When we first got into the swine contract business, we didn't realize the environmental impact we would have. We went from 8 or 10 pigs in the backyard to 7 or 8,000. And from that point on, we promised that we would make an effort to try to lessen our impact. And that's how we got into the innovations. It just came along as part of trying to find alternatives to what we were doing. So we decided to partner with North Carolina EMCS in South River Electrical Membership Cooperative because it was a perfect fit.
Working together, we can create a tremendous environment in North Carolina because we have very similar goals in maintaining our sustainability, driving innovation into our businesses, and more importantly, bringing that together to create a very robust rural North Carolina.
3 or 4 years ago, NCEMC saw that microgrids and battery storage were coming. We wanted to do some research and development and experiment with these microgrid ideas so that we could learn from them, so that as they came more into the system, we would be able to effectively utilize them for the greater good of our membership. So we made the decision a few years ago to invest in a couple of microgrid projects. We had to find partners such as Mr. Butler, such as PowerSecure, to work with to get these onto the ground and in the system. The components of this microgrid are the swine waste generator that Mr. Butler installed, as well as his solar panels that he's installed. But then also behind me are the batteries that we installed and the controller associated with those. That controller is the brains of the microgrid. It looks at what's happening on the larger grid as well as the needs behind the scenes here on the farm, and can send control signals to the batteries, to the generator, to the solar, and help them to meet the needs of the farm and meet the needs of the community.
Using swine waste as a renewable is easy. We have the resource here, which is animal waste. And if you'll put it in the right atmosphere and if you mix it well, you will create methane.
Now we're taking that methane from the pigs and putting it into a generator, and that will be another source on that utility. So when you can feed that whole grid, and the batteries will be sustained by that.
For us to take these steps today, to take all this interesting technology, but more importantly, to integrate it into the grid, we need partners like PowerSecure.